creatures that I've made. It's like, if we give them their, if we allow them to continue with this, they'll think their God's the same as I am. I'm not going to put up with that. So we'll create this constant confusion. We'll create this constant warfare and competition. So like, the consciousness is always frozen. It's always locked into this warfare. It's never allowed to look outside the box. And it's like, maybe there is a species, maybe a certain species, and it doesn't matter whether they're reptilian or Pleiadian or Aryan, who the hell cares where they come from? Some consciousness has created this containment. This is a containment, and it serves somebody's purpose. That's where I have gone with my research, that this world is not right. It's broken. It's a trap. For spirituality is supposed to be free, it's supposed to be expansive, and it's totally contained here. You watch the news, it's like more and more the science is diabolically opposed, or diametrically opposed to spiritual enlightenment here. Mm-hmm. You're just a machine. You're just a blob of protoplasm. There's no spirit in you. And you go back to the protocols of the wise men design. That is one of their main themes, to destroy the awareness of human spirituality. It's like, talk to David Icke, talk to Peggy, talk to the people who are doing the research on this particular reptilian group. That is their game plan. The human species contains an element of spirituality that their species lacks. And the only way for them to access it is to be like parasites and feed off of our spirituality, but put us in a containment so we can never get out of it. So we can never escape that. And we're always food for them. Now, you think there's no beings in the universe that could do stuff like that? Well, we have no idea what the universe contains.
So, Wendell, tell me what your ideas are about Jim's ideas.
Well, it's a big universe, and there's a great deal of intelligence out here, and we have all grades and degrees of intelligence, and some higher intelligences are visiting this planet and some lower ones. We're not the lowest, and we certainly aren't the highest. We can't even get off our planet and get back on it again. Everybody else that's coming here can do that. So we're the influences that we work under in creating our future as we go are very strictly limited. We don't have the benefit of a lot of experience in doing this.
But that's the reptilian research says that is an artificial mindset that has been infused into our humanity.
Could be.
That our spirituality, this is totally opposed to how our true spirituality really is. But somebody somewhere, you go back and study my mind. I was in a total different focus. I wasn't prepared to go into this today. But the ancients, the archons, the ancients were aware of the archons, and they said they are not of this dimension. They are not of this dimension, but they can interact with this dimension. And they describe them as reptilian, and they describe the little grays. The little grays are like their hands, how they can, they're from, the consciousness itself is from outside this dimension. It is not physical. But the little grays are like their hands of how they can interact and interweave through this physical dimension that we live in.
Wendell, any evidence that you've discovered that supports this?
No, I was listening. It's an interesting argument.
But you haven't discovered anything personally that supports this? Because this is where I see like a
there's all grades of knowledge and interference like that, both good and bad. You know, I have a big problem with good and bad because God created them both. I mean, the devil and Christ are both created by God. He needed one to balance the other, and you don't have one without the other.